possible outcome.
She walked through the door safe. Now, there's a lot to sort out about what happened and where she's been.
So Tim Barber joins us live with the investigation that's happening right now. Tim?
Right after we talked to Venus's mom and right after she begged for her daughter to come home, she walked through this door for an emotional reunion. The mother of Venus Arrieta broke down when she told us about her emotional reunion with her 17-year-old daughter. Venus disappeared on January 15th. Detectives said she ran away with a backpack full of clothes. Earlier this week, the case took a dark turn when the body of Venus's 15-year-old friend, Damaris Rivas, was found near Springfield. Detectives believe Rivas was murdered and they believe a gang was involved. Today, investigators told the community they feared for Arrieta's life, too. Then a few hours later, the 17-year-old showed up at home. Tonight, she's talking to detectives so they can figure out where she's been, what she's been doing, and who she was with. Venus's mom told us her daughter was walked away in handcuffs, but we have not confirmed with the police if she is being arrested or if she's facing any charges or not. Of course, we'll follow up with them and we'll let you know. Reporting live in Alexandria, Tim Barber, ABC 7 News.
Also breaking tonight out of Prince George's County, police right now investigating a murder in Greenbelt. In fact, these are live pictures from Skytrack 7 flying over the scene on Breezewood Drive. A man there was found shot to death. At this point, no arrests have been made. Police are investigating. Stay with ABC 7 and WJLA.com for any and all updates.
Well, this just into the ABC 7 newsroom tonight. Trump advisors communicated with senior Russian intelligence officials during the presidential campaign. Now, this is according to multiple news organizations citing sources investigating this matter. Let's get right over to Michelle Marsh. She's live with the details on this. Michelle?
Well, Allison, CNN reports high-level advisors to the then Republican nominee were in constant communication with Moscow. They were intercepted by routine intelligence collection. Now, this all comes amid a series of moves by Russia seen by some as provocative. Tonight, a Russian spy ship is moving up the East Coast in international waters. The ship, seen here in Cuba, can intercept radio and radar communications. Its movement comes amid reports Russia deployed a medium-range cruise missile in violation of a 1987 arms treaty. The FBI is investigating the communications with Russia. There's been no word about the content. Allison?
Okay, Michelle, thank you very much. Meanwhile, on the Hill tonight, Democrats are pushing for an independent investigation into ties between the administration and Russia. This comes as top Republicans in the Senate say that former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn needs to testify before the Intelligence Committee. Flynn, as you know, resigned this time last night. The White House said the president asked for Flynn's resignation after he misled the vice president about communications with Russia's ambassador before the inauguration.
New at 11 o'clock, if you've got dinner plans for Thursday night, you might need to think again because some of the hottest places in D.C. region closing their doors as a part of a protest. Jay Korf tells us why.
And we're doing that to show our support for what this is about, which is a quest for acceptance of immigrants.
Pizzeria Paradiso founder Ruth Gresser is closing 2 of her 3 locations, Georgetown and Old Town Alexandria. Jose Andreas has announced that he's closing a number of his eateries Thursday, including his downtown restaurants, Oyamel and Zetinia, and all of his Aleo locations. We also confirmed that the owner of Smoke and Barrel will close the kitchen at his Adams Morgan location, along with the kitchens at 2 other area restaurants, Meridian Pint and Brooklyn Pint. Gresser says this is also about showing people how integral the immigrant is to the economic engine that drives the district.
The city is full of restaurants that reflect the different waves of immigrants who have come to this city, to this country. And I hope that becomes clearer on Thursday, and I hope it has an impact that eases the struggle.
So we're live outside one of those restaurants that's closing on Thursday. This is the Pizzeria Paradiso in Georgetown. Now, we should note that the number of restaurants that we expect to close on Thursday because of word on social media will grow come Thursday.
In the district, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
All right, Jay, thank you. And new at 11 tonight, a rally over immigration in Prince William County. This after one county leader told the White House to detain and remove thousands of illegal immigrants there. Tonight, a crowd showed up at a board meeting to have their voices heard. And Tom Rousey joins us live in Woodbridge. He has the message that came from both sides. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Allison, you know, immigration has been a very controversial issue here in Prince William County for quite some time now. It flared up again here tonight. Check out a fairly large group of protesters who came out here at a county board of supervisors meeting. They were protesting something the chairman of the board, Corey Stewart, said last week at a press conference. He said that of 7,500 illegal immigrants who have been arrested in the last decade here in Prince William and turned over to ICE, about 1,000 of them have been rearrested, and he wants all 7,500 to be identified and deported. He called on the Trump administration to do that. Well, the protesters said they don't think that's fair because a lot of those folks were probably never convicted of the crimes they were arrested for. But supporters of Corey Stewart say